Morning gang, just a quick one. It's around 7 AM. I come out here about, I don't know, hour and a half ago, and that's what I was looking at, clear blue sky. And then in the space of an hour and a half, all of this is blown in. You can see the patterns there. You can see that's aerosol, not cloud. Down into all of this. This is Solar Radiation Management Program 2019. All the practical stuff's done by Harvard. The spraying's done by Passenger Airlines and Evergreen Transport. And this is to block our sun. So you can see these EMF patterns in the clouds here. So these little stripes, those EMF patterns are from things like ionizing the atmosphere with electricity. So what I'm going to leave is all my standard links for anyone who's just coming across this now. All my standard links at the bottom in the pinned comment, but also I'm going to leave a new one that I found last night. It names many companies, but one of them is an Australian company who openly admits to cloud seeding, ionizing the atmosphere, and weather manipulation. Okay, so anyone who thinks the weather's natural still, just have a look at this garbage. Alright, solar radiation management, blocking the sun. So you'll notice that the sun doesn't even look like it's got a it doesn't even look like it's got round edges on it. It's just a big blotchy, magnified, taking out vitamin D, which is crucial to fight off cancers, to maintain good health. So there you go. This is solar radiation management. Anyone who thinks this isn't happening in Australia, have a look at the newest link that I'm going to include in my list of links. And wicked lens flare there. And look, it's about 40 minutes long. It goes into great detail. It talks about who the big players are and the weather manipulation. And I'm also going to leave another link to something that Dane Wigington just uploaded. And I'd encourage anyone that's not fully across this, even anyone who is across it, check out his channel. He does a weekly podcast. He his website is geowatch.org, and in there he's got everything. He's got pamphlets you can print out about this stuff. He's got you know, the latest from the United Nations. He's just a wealth of information. And you can pretty much learn everything you need to know just from this one guy. If you want to go to his website, it's geoengineering, you know, it's either Geoengineering Watch or GeoWatch. I think it's geoengineeringwatch.org. If you want to go to his website, don't type it into Google because it won't come up anymore. He's got around 1.3 million followers, and yet Google has completely wiped him from their search. He will not come up if you type it into Google. Go to DuckDuckGo or Bing. You can download the app for these search engines. It's the exact same, you're just pressing a different button instead of Google, because honestly Google makes most of its money out of advertising. If we just stop fucking using it, they won't have the control and the power that they do. And I would really love to fucking stick it up old Schmidt and just fucking have everyone drop Google like a pile of shit. So this is what it looks like. This is solar radiation management. That's our sun looking magnified, not having circular edges on it, and it's completely blocked out. You can see more patterns just starting to form here as I'm filming this. So they can use anything from ionizing the atmosphere, ionospheric heaters, all the way down to these new cell towers you see going up everywhere that microwave frequency. They can heat up bits of the atmosphere with the microwave, charge it and drag bits over, and this is how we get all these patterns. Okay, so this one here that I filmed, I can't get rid of this lens flare. This one here now, hang on. This one here is fully getting wider and wider. That's a fresh aerosol. All of this is aerosol spray. This is not normal. Like I said, 2 hours ago we started with that. Clear blue sky. Before the sun was up. Now the sun is up. It's moved over in front of it conveniently and is blocking it. Now let me just remind everyone, our plants use CO2 to photosynthesize. They use CO2, they suck in carbon, they give us off clean oxygen to breathe. And they also use the sun to photosynthesize. That's what grows our food that we eat. Farmers are experiencing record low yields every year. It's getting worse and worse. Most are just giving up, selling off their land cheap to the Chinese, who are more than willing to buy this agricultural land. And so if they take all the CO2 out of the atmosphere like they plan to, once these electric cars come out, they'll pretty much be, and you know, they're burning the wood burner heaters pretty much, you know, in a lot of areas. So if they take all the CO2 out of the atmosphere and they block the sun, how the fuck are our plants going to grow the food that we need to survive? Just answer me that. So please everyone, check out the extra link that I'm going to include. It'll be titled in the comments, steering stratotropic rivers. Okay, that's what it's all about. There's rivers up here flowing, massive corridors of water flowing through the upper atmosphere, the stratosphere, the troposphere, and they've learned how to steer them now. So for example, in Australia, what they're doing is they're steering it away from the farmers in New South Wales, all the cattle grazers who are losing head of cattle daily from starvation. They're steering the water away from them, and they're taking it up to Queensland there, which is just having absolutely historic levels of floods every year. The most recent one in Queensland was tens of thousands of houses lost, people killed. You know, just absolutely historic levels of rain, whereas just fucking 800, 1,000 k's away southwest of there, they're getting absolutely nothing. Now, our government can spend 500 million on United Nations this year. They can spend another 50 to 100 million on foreign aid for countries that do fuck all for us. They've just announced 12 billion in spending at Lockheed Martin for this new aircraft they've got, 12 billion. 75 billion in infrastructure upgrades, but they can't build a fucking pipeline from a place that seasonally floods every fucking year, just 1,000, 1,500 k's down inland, to where these guys are fucking literally committing suicide because it hasn't fucking rained in that long, and they're losing everything. Third, fourth, fifth generation farmers losing the fucking lot. Alright? This is what's going on. If you don't believe weather manipulation is real, or you don't think it's happening in Australia, look at the fucking link that I'm going to put into the comments, and then come back in the comments and tell me that they're not doing it. We need to realise what's going on here, guys. We need everyone. I mean, fuck, look how much this one is spread out now. Just in the time I've been talking. This one is just spread out wider and wider. That's our sun, fully blocked. Doesn't even look like a fucking sun. It looks like it's under a giant magnifying glass, which is what it feels like sometimes. The sun just feels like it's got more bite to it these days. So this is what's going on, guys. To all my Perth subs, if you want this to stop, start showing up at the rallies, for fuck's sake. We've got a free barbecue at the next one. A week today, next Saturday, Kings Park. I'll do a video. I think the start time's around 11. And free barbie, guys. Come on down, for fuck's sake. Come down, stand with us to stop this. That's all I got, guys. Take it easy. G'day guys, just a quick update. So it's about 12 o'clock now. We've had this fucking filth all over the sky blowing in all day long. One big chemical stream. So this is what it looks like. You'll see patterns through it. This is what you're looking for, people. This is stratospheric aerosol dispersion as part of the solar radiation management program. And let's just come out to this side here. See if we can get a look at it. It's out all over the coast. That's the coast just over there, about 5 k's away, and that is it blowing in. This is what it looks like, guys. It's very easy to explain it on days like this when they're hammering it out so bad. We need to stop this. I need you guys to come with me to these rallies and bring people with you. Explain it to them, take them to Harvard's pages on geoengineering, on stratospheric aerosol dispersion, on solar radiation management. It's all documented. This is it. We would have had a lovely blue sky day today if it wasn't for these trees. This is it here, all these weird little stripes. This is what it looks like, guys. Take it easy.